All right, here we go. Mr. Deadman Live. It's a little bit different from Deadman Stone, from the Deadman Stone podcast, in that not talking about horror, not talking about writing or books or anything like that, not having a bunch of authors on the show, just talking about stuff, what's going on the internet, and stuff like that. Here, look at this. PewDiePie is married now. Congrats. Look at that. And that, I believe, is an accurate picture of his honeymoon. I believe, Uh, can I verify that? I don't know. But look. I just find this funny. Yeah, PewDiePie bringing Marza. Is it Marza? Marza to play Minecraft.
Everyone, look who's here. Brought her back, baby, to play the greatest game of all time.
Yeah, you have been playing this non-stop. I need to see what it's all about.
You hear that? She sounds like a chipmunk. No offense, I mean that with love. She sounds like a chipmunk. How's it going, Patty? How's it going? See, I like this. 2 monitors now. I can go like this, talk to you, and look at the stuff. I feel much more professional now. Much more professional.
What?
I'm here to learn.
You never played Minecraft.
Never.
Okay, I'm gonna say this
when you
might be
look
kind
at
of
that, when you
gay,
look at that
but
meatball, what is that?
cute couple.
What
Cute
does that
couple.
tell you?
How do I look up? Can I look up?
They even have.
Everyone, look who's
They
here.
even have their hairstyle similar. The way it's okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna change this now. Let's talk about something that's on the list here. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about tonight. Hashtag Kick Vic has failed again, and they just won't stop. They just won't stop. Let's see. Mr. Metokur got kicked off of dlive. Got to talk about that. The Lemon Emperor over there in China is not so happy about what he was covering, apparently. Then let's see. You got a bunch of other stuff going. Oh, Mumkey Jones. Another. If you want to say e-celeb, that's a horrible term I find. But Mumkey Jones released a sex tape. What? Who is this? Let me just say this. Look, if you have any sort of fame on YouTube or some sort of popularity as a streamer or something, unless you're like a female, who wants to see your fucking sex tape? What are you doing? But he has it. Let's take it from the top and go. Kick Vic. Let's go into Kick Vic here. What is going on? Well, man, things just don't ever change when it comes to like Kick Vic failing. They can't stop themselves. They really can't. In case you aren't aware, it's okay. I'll catch you up to speed. What's going on with Kick Vic is Vic Mignogna, a voice actor from Funimation and Rooster Teeth. He did the voice of Broly for Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super. Okay. He was recently fired. Recently had contracts terminated because of these rumors going around that he's a sexual assaulter, a rapist, and even a pedophile. How did these rumors come out? The rumors came out because people like Monica Real, Ron Toye, who doesn't even work at Funimation, Jamie Markey, and Funimation themselves by using this supposed investigation as a reason to terminate Vic Mignogna. Now, all these claims that these people have said, like say Monica Real, Jamie Markey, they all have their own kind of story of some sort of assault or something and they claim that they are a victim of, right? But they're being sued for defamation at this point. Right, and Funimation did an investigation on Vic Mignogna and used that as a reason to fire him, saying due to harassment and all this stuff, and they fired him. But what they looked into were dubious stories at best. It's like, what is going on here? You have a kiss at the workplace, like some years ago or whatever. Not even at the workplace, not in the workplace. You got Jamie Markey, Monica Real. Sorry, get my names mixed up. Monica Real saying that Vic Mignogna ate her jelly bean and made a joke about it. Okay. All right. Yeah. Nothing there of substance. There's so much to it, though. I feel like it's a drama at this point. It's a soap opera of a thing. Oh man, that's so much. Hashtag Kick Vic is the side that's championing the fact the guy lost his job, right? I stand with Vic. I stand with this guy because he's suing him for defamation, and so far, there seems to be no evidence to suggest that he's done anything close to any of these things. Any of them at all. I mean, it's a whole list of stuff. I mean, the movement started, the Kick Vic movement started when a fangirl named Han Leia, Allison Cook, whatever her name is, got hurt or got offended when Vic Mignogna refused to sign her gay art. And I don't even mean that in a mean way. I mean, that's literally what it was. Yaoi art is like homosexual art. And Vic Mignogna refused to sign it because he doesn't sign non-canon work, or let's say fan-made work. It doesn't matter his reason anyway. He doesn't want to sign it, he doesn't want to sign it, right? But she gets offended by it and starts tagging Funimation with this, oh, why do you employ a homophobe? Why do you employ a pedophile? Things like this. And then you get someone else involved in the movement, or actually generating the hashtag, or I guess coining the term hashtag KickVic. It's a whole thing. Honestly, I feel like I'm trying to sum up a soap opera. I really am. Like 9 seasons of but I'm really trying to think of the soap operas my grandma used to watch. Young and the Beautiful, is that one of them? I don't remember. I really don't. It's a lot to it. But what I can tell you, what's on the screen here, is you have someone, he's not even a lawyer in this at all. He's just some stupid fucking lawyer on Twitter who I don't know if he practices law. I hope not, because this is a flat out fucking lie. What you have here on the screen is saying Vic is not a pedophile. Like here at Onicon 2008, during halftime at the cosplay contest, a kiss from Vic was auctioned off. Some guys bid up the price to $20 when no one would claim it. This young 16-year-old accepted being a sacrifice, accepted a peck, but got a face lick. And you see 2 images there that look like a kiss on the cheek, and she does look awkward. Okay? A lot of anime fans are socially awkward at best, right? They're socially awkward people. People make fun of them for a reason for that, right? Hell, a lot of the affidavits that are being used against Vic Mignogna, like these people coming out with these claims, boil down to it was a fan that is so socially awkward they consider a hug as sexual assault and a kiss on the cheek as rape. Okay, that's how socially awkward these people are. But here's the thing, though. You know what? No. Let me not reveal it yet. Let me show you how crazy hashtag KickVic is. You have low T right here, T. Greg Duchette, going in with his expert opinion. He's saying 16-year-old girl that she is, right? That's her age. Then you have other people like, let's see. Let me just pull someone. This guy here. Sorry, that's the way OBS is formatting that one. You have this guy named Emmett Initiative chiming in as well, saying, poor woman. Oh, they're saying she's not underage, but look at this. It's super weird. Just giving a kiss on the cheek. Oh, who would do that? Who would do that? Okay? And then you have an author. This person right here. Also joining it. Oh, wrong tweet. That's just a wing. That's for something else. This one right here. You have an author here, T.L. Reeve, who's chiming in. Not even an anime fan, I don't even know, but she's chiming into hashtag KickVic, rallying against Vic Mignogna because these photos look questionable. This author, T.L. Reeve, is like, so this is, I think you really take a fucking step back and look at this picture. That's what she's saying in this tweet. Let me tell you something. I don't know if you know who T.L. Reeve is. I had to do a little looking myself. I could not believe it. T.L. Reeve is this person. She writes T.O. Reeve, the person who is going against Vic Mignogna for, I guess, sexual assault because of kiss on the cheek, writes this fucking shit. She writes this fucking shit right here. Look at this. Look at this. What is it, erotica? What is Caden? What is Caden? Does Caden ask for permission before he gives a kiss on the cheek? What about ruin between the sheets? What is that there? Ruin between the sheets? Is that about a daddy's girl that's broken? What's going on? What about what is that? Kaukin? What is it we do? Apache County Shifters. Oh, he's a shifter too. Ooh, okay. Bestiality, kind of, sort of, borderline there. When you have people like this chiming in, get on some sort of soapbox of virtue, ask yourself, what's really going on here? First off, do they even know what the fuck they're talking about? They don't. Because it turns out that this person here, that girl in the photo, was not even 16 years old. She was not. You know how I know that? Because she says so herself. Look at this. This is the statement from the woman. This is new. Apparently I'm being used for the whole Vic Mignogna shit from a video from 2008. It was back at Onicon cosplay contest for a charity auction. I was going to get a kiss on the cheek. I was 18. So it wasn't creepy in the slightest to me. It was also for a fucking charity. And keep in mind, #KickVic is the same side who's done worse things for charity. Monica Rell. She, got her ass spanked for charity at a convention? Okay, she's a big Houston girl. She lives in Dallas now, whatever. Yeah. Not leaking, it's all public information now because they decided to keep the lawsuit public because they're brilliant. But, yeah. Got her ass spanked in public. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So, but what I'm saying here, what I'm getting at, what you see is the side, #KickVic, once again, taking something that's not even what it is, twisting the narrative to go after Vic Mignogna. Get after Vic. Looks like a juice box. This is actually coffee. This is coffee because it's a work day. Okay, it's a work week. It's a Game Boy mug. Okay. Oh, and also, hey, if you're in the chat or you're watching, say something, man. Say something. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're enjoying this, press the like button, share, and subscribe. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. So I want to get through everything, okay? I want to get through everything, but to make sure I give everything enough time and cover because there's still a lot more in this #KickVic I really, really want to emphasize here. Because we're talking about a repeated pattern of outright, let's just call it what it is, manipulating evidence, falsifying evidence, to try to twist it to smear Vic Mignogna. Keep in mind, Vic Mignogna is already suing people. He's already suing 4 different parties for defamation, right? These people have gone out of their way to talk all sorts of shit. When you get sued for defamation, that means you've been running your fucking mouth saying all sorts of crazy stuff about people, about the one particular person. He's had enough of it. So now it's something to put up or shut up, right? You've been saying all this stuff, going through back channels, communicating with various conventions, getting me fired and terminated, contracts terminated over lies and bullcrap. These same people used to say that they're friends of Vic Mignogna. Used to sit at the same table with Vic Mignogna. Used to say how he helped them with their career. No. They have falsified everything since the very beginning. I mean, there's a repeated pattern in this. Keep in mind, Han Leia, the person who started by the outrage, right? Tagging Funimation, saying a pedophile, this, that, whatever. Now, I know I hear there were rumblings beforehand, but we're talking about what really helped kick it off, right? But the thing about Hanlea, she even backtracked her fucking statements. There's leaked DMs where Hanlea retracted her fucking statements. And doesn't have any reason to believe that Vic Mignogna is a pedophile. But yet that's the word she used. And you have some busybody attorneys like that Greg Douchette guy telling you at the same breath where he says he's an attorney that someone calling you a pedophile wasn't defamatory. What do you mean it's not defamatory? People say that about you long enough. That's how it spreads around. People start believing it. People start judging you for that. That's pretty fucked up. You know? Hey, what's going on, King Cobra? JFS? I need to get those wands, motherfucker. I put an order for those wands. I need to be able to, cast some spells or something. Shit. Some people just don't know when to stop. They really don't, Batty. They really don't. Oh, yeah, and this is a square cup. So I drink it at an angle like this because otherwise it's like... feels like it's going to spill. Anyway. There's more of this stuff that we could talk about related to Vic Mignogna. Oh, what else? Oh, okay. So there's some affidavits or some there's a narrative being spun about Vic Mignogna in the affidavits, various ones at this point. They're kind of running together. But they seem to be picking pieces of this one story, talk about it, which has nothing to do with Vic Mignogna. Drama teacher, voice actor, 41, caught having sexual relationship with student, 16, took her to Las Vegas to marry her with her mother's blessing after police probe. Why do I bring this up? Because the stories that are lifted, or the stories being used, and narratives being used against Vic Mignogna are pulled from this. I kid you not. There was someone out there trying to claim that Vic Mignogna worked or had some involvement with some drama, with a stage production, and then groped her or something. But he had never worked at that school or even been around there, and she photoshopped evidence for this to try to back it up. But even on his resume, like, he's never been there. What? And when they called the school, all you really need to know that they're full of shit, when they called the school to try to verify this, the school denied that Vic Mignogna ever working there or have ever been there, period. And you get people trying to spin this towards Vic Mignogna when it is not even him. They got the wrong guy, but on purpose. The worst thing, if I want to play devil's advocate, if I want to give Kick Vic anything, which I don't, but if I want to give them anything and be a little fair, the worst thing that they have against Vic Mignogna is a he said, she said, of Jamie Marchi saying that Vic Mignogna pulled her hair in a violent way, and Victor Mignogna saying, no, I ran my hand through her hair. And he said that in a super gay cadence, the way he said it. Like, oh my God, girl, your hair looks so fine. And that, I'm paraphrasing, I'm trying my best to relive that deposition, but pretty much like that. Oh my God, girl, your hair is so fine. I got to run my hand through it. So just like that. But she claims it was like a grab and pull and then whisper something into her ear. This happened like 10 years ago, right? Can't remember what he whispered. Thinks it's something sexual. I don't know. She doesn't even know. Vic Mignogna is not her boss, not her employer, does not work over her. But for 10 years she lived with that and claimed that she was in fear of him when they smiled and they worked together, all this stuff. You don't have a Harvey Weinstein here. You have, at best, a misunderstanding of some social interaction, okay? Everything else is bullshit. You have Monica Royale, flat out fucking lying. Flat out goddamn lying in her fucking affidavit and her deposition. When she claims that she was in a hotel room with Victor Mignogna. And Vic Mignogna invited her up there to watch a video, and then he was like kissing on her and stuff. But she wanted to get out. She wanted to say no, but she didn't. She wanted to fight it, but she couldn't. She couldn't fight it. Did she say no? No. Did she resist? Did she push back? No. She even denied she did. But then she claimed that her knight in shining armor, a Stan, I can't remember his last name. You guys know. Came there to rescue her, and that he would remember that event happening. Well, not only does a Stan person not remember it ever happening, but he said if it did happen, he would remember it happening. He wrote his own affidavit to refute hers. It's crazy. It's crazy. So another point on the Kick Vic just fabricating things, to just ruin someone. I mean, it goes deeper. You have someone, some busybody named Samantha Hart, something, who faked the swatting. She made it look like I Stand With Vic supporters swatted her house. What? It's insane. It's insane. Now, the image I'm pulling up now is an image of kind of hypocrisy. Now, I talked about this before when I covered, I did a lot of I Stand With Vic videos. I don't do a lot of daily videos. I'm kind of chilling on that because they don't really do anything. They don't really go anywhere. Just about all of them are demonetized. I have more fun doing this. I have much more fun doing this. And hey, if you guys enjoy it, if you like it, and no obligation, but if you want to throw $1 in the tip jar, feel free to do so. You see it on the screen there, tip jar, streamlabs.com/Mr. Deadman. $1, $5, whatever you have, man. I mean, whatever you can spare, I should say. It all helps out. It really does. Okay, but there's that. See. Besides, I like doing it live. I like interacting with the chat. For those that like to talk and stuff. So what's on here? Now, I said this before in many of the videos that I would cover Vic Mignogna, right? That a lot of these voice actors are full of shit because they do the same crap that they are accusing Vic Mignogna of doing. These same people that are accusing Vic Mignogna of kissing people on cheeks and being inappropriate are also, guess what? Kissing people on cheeks and being, I guess, inappropriate. But let me ask you this. Can you think of a celebrity that maybe gives hugs and maybe kisses on the cheek to their fans? I could think of famous pop stars who do that stuff. I could think of famous pop stars who give a kiss on the lips on stage to their fans. I could think of some, right? But the thing is, my point, especially at these conventions, where a lot of fans meet up with their celebrities or the people they idolize, they will wait for 2 hours for a signature, and at the 2 hours they're waiting in the line, they see the fans getting side hugs and getting kissed on the cheek, so they know what's coming, right? They could say they don't want a side hug or a kiss on the cheek. That's fine too. But if it's something that they ask, they're definitely going to get that, right? Because it's that appreciation. That's what that is, man. And guess what? Some women like that. And it turns out, I didn't even say this as far as fabricating stories, right? Fabricating stories against Vic Mignogna. There was a whole article, what was it? The IO9 article that came out back in the day. They had images, blurred images of fans receiving side kisses. Turns out they didn't ask those fans if they can use those images, and those fans figured it out. And they're like, "Wait, you didn't ask me permission to use my photo, motherfucker." The other thing is, not only did I ask Vic Mignogna for permission, but my parents took the goddamn photo. These people. I hope they get sued to oblivion. I hope it goes through and these motherfuckers get annihilated. I hope so. We hear all the time various #MeToo stories that boil down to, sometimes at best, an awkward encounter. You know? That's what this is. Not even. This is embarrassing. Jamie Markey, Monica Real, Ron Toye, definitely. Funimation, get rid of them. Sue them to the dirt. Grind them to the dirt. Am I being too harsh? Oh, look at the chat. Buy up what you can to put a circle of protection around Vic. If I can, King Cobra, if I can. You know, joke. The King Cobra guy, when I covered him on the freak show stuff I used to do, which I plan on doing more of that. That is a funny guy. He's kind of a creep too in his own way. I wouldn't trust my daughter around him. You know what I'm saying? But he's more interesting than he is anything else. I think. Let's see. I have this image here. I never really talk about it. But my point is, these celebrities, these voice actors, they do the same shit. They give kisses on little pecks on the cheek, right? And Patty, if you're still in the chat, I'm sure you could think, maybe if you're 18, 19, probably even now, if you go see an actor you really love, I don't know, name the actor. Keanu Reeves. I don't know who your actor crush is. And if he was like, you want me to give you a kiss on the cheek? Or maybe you ask and he gave it to you, like, would that just not make your day? Right? I mean, these people act like this stuff doesn't happen. It's absurd. It's flat out fucking absurd, man. But the hypocrisy, it's telling. It's so fucking telling. Okay. I think now, oh, you know what? Let me play you a video because I have it here. So I might as well play it. I might as well, I'm going to be prepared with videos for show and tell. Might as well play it. Oh, not that. That's a movie. Is this it? Come on, are you going to work or are you not going to work? There we go. This is the charity event that they're talking about. In the beginning of this, talked about the supposed 16-year-old girl that got a kiss on the cheek. This is it. This is what we're talking about, okay?
We have a surprise charity auction going on really quick here. Come on out.
All right, so you got Vic Mignogna in the crowd. You already know what's going on. Charity auction. Auctioning off a kiss.
310 to this sweet girl right here. 310. 310. Going once. 310.
Auctioning off a kiss. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. They do that.
What did you say to me? 325.
325. Look, raising money for it, right? So the crowd's in on this. They love it. They're excited. The whole thing. The only sort of people that would not be excited about this are, like, I guess, busybodies that are offended because they can't auction off their own kiss because no one wants to be kissed by them. Like, there's one guy on Twitter, Emmett Initiative. He tweets out that he finds it awkward and weird and cringy that, or creepy, that he's auctioning off a kiss. Like, who would do that? Like, he's so absurd. This guy supposedly writes for Star Trek, and he can't figure out that you can auction off a kiss? What? Probably because no one wants a kiss from him, right? I could think of a few actors that played in Star Trek that could probably auction off a kiss, maybe. But the writers? Okay, there's the girl. Not, I can tell she's not even 16 here. She's 18. You can tell.
$820 for charity. Me and you, babe. Now, I want you to look at those people, and I want you to hold very still.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the assault. The assault. Banned off of YouTube. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, she's bawling. She's bawling. She's been raped. It's not funny, guys. Oh my god, that's what hashtag KickVic thinks. They turned this into some sort of Me Too thing. Are you fucking kidding? There are women right now that are actually getting raped. That have to deal with that horrific, event. But they want to turn this into some sort of Me Too thing. Man, they are fucked. They are so fucked. All right. All right. Let's take that off. Before I move on from the Vic Mignogna subject, let me pull up a few other images real fast. Some things to talk about. Some positive things as well, because it's good to have some positive energy, and that's what Vic Mignogna would want. Vic Mignogna wouldn't want me to be dwelling on the negativity like this. He'd want us to go positive. I just want to remind everybody real fast before I do go positive that this guy, Emmett Initiative, who is like saying that according to this post, the woman is not underage. And it says it's super weird that I'm being asked about this, right? And he continues on doubling down, saying that it's creepy. Like this. I've never been to a charity auction where kisses was involved. I mean, okay. I don't understand the idea that this is somehow okay because it's an auction. So this guy is offended on behalf of an 18-year-old woman who has nothing, who found nothing wrong with it. So I like how you have these busybodies on the internet that are offended on behalf of other people who want to then go on this, tirade about, stop. Just stop. It's not about you, Emmett Initiative. How about you take the initiative and shut the fuck up? It's not about you at all, right? And look what he says at the end. I don't understand the idea that this is somehow okay if she wanted it. I thought it was about consent. These people are so fucking brain dead. It's like they can't even compute what they fucking type. There's no way. There's no way. These people are insane. And he's a flat out retard when he says something like this. Emmett Initiative. Pro tip. Do not fuck with a dude that literally owns a very heavy and very pointy dlive. What is this? Is that a threat? Threat to go against the TOS on Twitter. I hope that's not a threat. That might be reportable. I don't know. I feel threatened, by the way. So if anyone right now in the chat wants to virtue on my behalf, I feel very threatened. So threatened by that dlive. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep at night. I don't know. I'm talking about the wrong guy. He might hurt me and my kids and wife. Oh my. Is he behind me now? I don't know. I feel threatened. I do. Oh my God. All right. All right. I think I had fun with this. Mumkey Jones, or you know what? Before I go to Mumkey Jones, let me talk about Mr. Metokur. Mr. Metokur. So, if you don't know who Mr. Metokur is, he does some funny videos on YouTube. Talks about lots, and there's a lot of history behind this guy. Man, so much history. Where to begin? All I could say is he has a pretty funny series, a few series really. Internet Insanity on YouTube, a few other videos. A lot of them are archived by other YouTube channels because they have a tendency to be taken down due to content, usually because he's pissing off people. But he talks about people that should be talked about, and exposing them for what they do, pretty much making fun of them. Like, when I say make fun, I mean like diaper furs. Diaper furs, were those? It's a whole community of furries that wear diapers. Should they be made fun of? Yeah. People say don't kink shame or whatever. Oh yeah, you can kink shame. You should. In fact, we probably need more of that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he was streaming on dlive. dlive, you might be aware of that because the platform that PewDiePie went to, right? dlive is a place. It's like a Chinese competitor to Twitch, I guess. I mean, it's a whole other platform that functions off of a block chip currency called Lino, lemons. You get lemons. You get a bunch of lemons. Well, Mr. Metokur was streaming there for a while, but for a while, he's not streaming there anymore because Mr. Manchild has been suspended. Why? Well, there's a few theories here. He probably got suspended because he was maybe talking about maybe some orbiters of another popular streamer called Ice Poseidon, and covering a possible rape, and I mean a real possible rape. Not some Vigmiana bullshit crap. I'm talking about a real, like, something that happened. Something very creepy happened. It could be that. It could be that we was about to talk about Hong Kong, and dlive is owned by China. Right? Or at least there's Chinese influence there. Chinese backers to it. So yeah, there's speculation. There's speculation here. Now, the news came to me when a good friend of Mr. Metokur, the anti-bully. Let me see if I pulled up the right one here. Let's see. Oh, yep, here we go. Good friend of Mr. Metokur, Mr. Anti-Bully, came out saying dlive booted him. It said booted me. I think booted him offline because watched a comment on a video about a YouTuber date raping a girl. For real. This did happen. And I even have that footage. You could go over that material, plan on it if I have time, really. I might just kind of go into that. Because the stream was doing fine. Hell, I was watching it. I was like, oh my God, this is really happening. You have this person by a name, Don't Use Me Blades or Use Me Blades, whatever his name is. Some fat loser who is in his RV and is being creepy as fuck. There's a passed out chick in the back, and this RV has cameras over because they're doing like real life streaming all over the place. So they have camera everywhere, even in the bedroom. And you can see him. This girl's passed out. And he goes under the covers and clearly is doing something. Either jacking off or touching her or doing something. Whatever's happening is under the covers, right? This stuff, I mean, the reason why we cover this stuff, talk about this stuff, and I say we, I mean, I do it too. I talk about these shitty situations, these assholes that do these shitty situations. We talk about it to expose it, right? For me, it's the sunlight as like what the best disinfectant, right? Talk about it. Talk about it. Get it out there. Let people know what's going on. I would do this. I would do the same thing to, let's say, a Vic Mignogna if there was some sort of that level of evidence, but there's not even close, not even close. And because of how real this story is, I don't want to bring up his name. That was my mistake even doing that. I'm sorry. That's one thing I'll apologize for. But yeah, Mr. Metokur lost his whole channel on dlive. So if you think dlive is the safe place to go, is the YouTube alternative, because many people go to dlive thinking you could do more on dlive than you can on YouTube. You really can't. You really can't. They will boot you without warning, and you lose all your cryptocurrency, your little lemons that you collect. Mr. Metokur lost like what, $1,300 of worth of little Lino coins. Okay, gone like that. No warning. Anything can get that money. Is that a safe alternative? Is that what you want? Is it? The closest thing we had to a alternative to Twitch was like Stream Me. And there's like 4, 5, 8 different reasons why Stream Me went down. If you don't remember Stream Me, that was a blip in history. It was fun to stream there. You could get away with all sorts of crazy stuff. It was fun. But man, it's gone. Good things don't last forever. But now Mr. Metokur's back on YouTube streaming there. And I got to talk about this as I'm a fan of Mr. Metokur. I will say some people are wondering, why does he always stream on YouTube if he doesn't like YouTube? Well, he tried going somewhere else, right? It kind of goes back. But then people wonder, is Jimmy Boy and Mr. Metokur just playing this up so we can get people to buy his hats and chill? I don't know. That is a good question. That is a good question. Possible. Here we have a tweet here from Anti-Bully. I think reporting of Mr. Metokur, they're like close friends, saying that he has information that will lead to the arrest of onlyusemeblade. Who's onlyusemeblade? I talked about him briefly. I did. But now we're going to get into it. We are. Onlyusemeblade is this motherfucker. I have this video right here for you, okay? Onlyusemeblade is do you want to call him a streamer? He got famous playing like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, or whatever on, I think, Twitch or YouTube, whatever. I guess he builds up a following, a loyal audience. I don't know how these people manage to do that when they're fucking train wrecks. This guy, what you're going to see here, is absolutely horrible. This is horrible. It's creepy as fuck. Okay? This is onlyusemeblade. First, let me show you an image of the guy. This guy right here. That's him. A fat diabetic. Yeah, an alcoholic. Who really needs to cut down on the booze. Okay? But that's not the worst thing. The worst thing is he's a groper and possibly a rapist. Here we go. Oh, and keep in mind, for some reason, Keemstar, Mr. hashtag drama alert Keemstar on YouTube, is not covering the story. Why is he not covering the story? Oh, probably because he's friends or knows onlyusemeblade. So what is it? The story too personal? Or are you looking the other way because he's your friend? I mean, we're talking about Keemstar. He will cover all sorts of drama, right? Why not talk about this? Why not talk about this? Expose him. So what if he's your friend? Man, if I found out my best friend did something like this, I would expose him. But that's just the way I am, though. Anyway, here we go. I'll play this part of this video. What you see here, okay, is the RV setup. This bloke right here, Jorn, I think his name is. Let me go back a little bit. Oh God, these people are not even wearing shirts. It's horrible looking. That is, don't use me blade, or only use me blade. Sorry, I get the names messed up. So for context, Bjorn, this guy here. Let me play a little bit.
Events continued. As neither men take any action, Blade is allowed to enter the bedroom where the girl.
All right, so Bjorn, this guy right here with the beer in his hand, just got done banging the chick in the back. They were both drunk, like really drunk, but now she's passed out, and he's going in the back asking if he can have a turn, and he's going back there. And they're saying, I don't think he's actually going to do that when he's flat out going back there. To do what? And Bjorn's not stopping him. You want to see how fucked up it gets? Let's skip ahead.
Reading the YouTube chat behind him.
Okay. He pulls him back out. He pulls him back out of there, right? Like, you need to come out. You need to come out. So he's out. But then what does he do? He goes back in. And on this angle, he's under the covers with the past. Let me. Okay, you just see two lumps right now. That's all you see, right? If you want to be objective, that's all you see, two lumps. On one side, it's only use me blade. On the other side is the passed out chick. There's his little head sticking out. I think that. Let's see.
As he left, Bjorn left the screen door open. It is assumed so that he could keep an eye on the situation. He returned.
I mean, what was he? In fact, let's go back to that video.
It is assumed so
There's something he was. What is he doing there? It looks like he's like either jerking off or getting handsy.
Blade, are you sleeping?
See, Blade sticks his little head out. Yeah, man, I'm totally sleeping, dude. This is what we're talking about. What is that? What is that? What is that close up right there? That motion? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think happened? What do you think fucking happened? Right? Let's see what the victim thinks happened. This is her. She's watching it.
All of the previous clips have been taken from a sticky post on the ID2 subreddit. The post that bone clinks then reviews once he is away, as Blade is seen to now be sleeping in the front of the RV.
Say for sure. I mean, did you see the top post on Reddit? On IP10. You see it? Huge thing.
What do you think? What do you think she does?
Yeah, so
I'll talk to you later. I'm out.
this is the one that I saw. This one.
She's starting to tear up.
So you see here, and then you see there, and there you can see.
Bone Clinks would go on to raise some concerns about the footage would later
Skip ahead
confirm that the
a
girl
little bit.
remembers nothing of the previous night, as Blade states that he did not do anything.
I think the problem is that she doesn't remember it.
And keep in mind, Keemstar's not covering this, right? Unless he changes his mind. And there's other videos of this only use me blade groping women.
I like the editing.
Stripped down to his boxers. Why he was under the covers with the are still growing online about
Okay, I can't continue watching this.
The clips of which are now being removed from all sources.
But it's pretty fucked up, right? It's pretty fucked up. That is only use me blade. That's one of the things that were being talked about on that Mr. Metokur stream when he got cut off. Could be that. The rumor is that if it is because of that, it's because Ice Poseidon, some other streamer who probably has a bunch of skeletons in his closet too, has some pool over there on dlive, but you know there's a lot of doubt about that as well. Yeah, that's only use me blade. It gets worse. There's a video of him just throwing a dog, like on the live stream, just throwing a dog across the room. Is that the guy is drunk all the time, doing all sorts of crazy shit. There's one where he's on shrooms, breaking someone's phone. The guy's a train wreck. But the worst thing is what he did to this girl. Not the girl on the screen now. Like she's I think she's fine. But okay, let's shift gears. Let's talk about Mumkey Jones real fast. Who is Mumkey Jones? Like, why am I talking about him? Mumkey Jones, man, let me put it this way. If you have any sort of e-fame or anything like that, if we want to call it that, like this guy is doing what you don't want to do. You should never do. Mumkey Jones got famous from various videos on YouTube. One where Mumkey Jones stops a school shooting. That's a funny one. And then his series on Elliot Rodger. Elliot Rodger is the mentally ill motherfucker who shot up Santa Barbara. I said this before, and I mean this. Elliot Rodgers also, I used to work at a psych facility for a little bit. Okay, for a number of years. Elliot Rodger was a client there. Briefly. Very briefly. His parents pulled him out as quickly as they put him in. Because we restrain. Oh, we fucking restrain, seclude. We're not giving a... Man, you come out... You just come out of the room the wrong way. You come out of the room when you're not supposed to. They gave you, like, 2 warnings. Man, we'd just drop your ass. We didn't give a fuck. It sounds brutal, but it's kind of what it was. I mean, you kind of have to enforce, right? But L.A. Rodger was there. Anyway, so Mumkey Jones. He gets some popularity, and we covered the Elliot Rodger stuff because it's about Elliot Rodger. He's going over his manifesto. His channel gets deleted off of YouTube, right? He moves on over. I think he went over to streaming or something or dlive. I don't know really what happened after that. But it pretty much killed his career. That's pretty much when he died, essentially, if you will. But to speed things along, he got hooked up with his girlfriend when he was already with a girlfriend. Cheated on his girlfriend with this girl named Lou, the kitty, who just so happened to be a pedo furry. She's a furry who is fucking was fucking, probably still fucking a 15-year-old. Yeah. This guy gets roped into that. So don't make his mistakes, right? But the biggest mistake, or I don't know about the biggest right now, but another mistake happened where the sex tape got leaked. The sex tape between him and Lou. And man, let me tell you something, fellas. If you, I don't know, man. We're talking not even a minute. Like, not even 45 seconds. I think just 44 seconds. A 44 second sex tape. That's it. Bam. Done. 2 pump chump. That's it. Poop. 2 pump monkey. Okay. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Man, how embarrassing. How embarrassing is that? And he wasn't doing any of the work. He wasn't doing anything. He was just laying down and taking it. And Lou has the body of like a 14-year-old boy. I mean, and people online are like saying pretty good on the can situation, but are you serious? Like, there's much better. Much better. When you know it's bad when you think you're watching gay porn at first, because that's what I thought it was. At first, I thought it was 40 seconds of gay porn. I can't show you the video because it's on YouTube. But yeah, that happened. That is a true thing that happened there. Now there's a Deadpool going on, Mumkey Jones. Whether or not he's gonna get his whether he's gonna bite the bullet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. The Deadpool. And if I were to vote, because his life, his career has pretty much reached rock bottom, right? I mean, hopefully he gets out of this. I hope he does. But there's a video I want to show you that, I don't know, man. It seems like he might be tapping out. He might be. But looking at the poll here, it looks like the Deadpool is going on the end of this year. End of this year. That's kind of fucked up. Shit. But let me show you this video. Let me pull it up here. No, not that one. Not that one. We watched that one already. This one. Finally coming back. What's this? Finally coming clean. All right. Pull it up. This is Mumkey Jones.
Damn it, where's the link? I need to post that link. If somebody can please forward the description to Asterios, I think you would really appreciate it. Hey, how's it going, Pixel? Thanks for the pounds. Love getting pounded.
I bet he does.
How's Rocio? Why are you asking me? I don't fucking know how Rocio is.
We're watching this one because he claims he's coming clean
shift?
here, talking about some stuff.
No, I'm here to accompany you. Neil, thank
And I
you so
want
much.
I want your opinion. I want you to chime in and tell me what you think about Mumkey. About how he is up here.
Shit, according to my phone, Simeon Jimmy is streaming, and he says he's finally coming clean. What, did he take a bath? I love you and care about you. Don't Anhero, please. Why do you think I'm doing this stream? I can't expect my parents to pay for the funeral cost. That's what we're here for. How do you feel about Lou's new video? I didn't watch it, and I guess she took it down before I had the chance to watch
actually, she did not take it down.
So
Or she did, but I have it.
The Unknown Otaku. Why, Mumkey? You had sex. It's unforgivable. Yeah, well, you know, what can I say? How's the coolest Mumkey in the jungle, Mini Panther? I'm doing okay. I was gonna go to the local college bars tonight and waste money drinking their overpriced booze just so I had a chance at socializing with other people. But then I thought, why waste money trying to socialize with people when I could make money socializing with people on the internet who hate me?
That's kind of fair.
It sounds like
right?
a much better deal, because at least in this case,
sounds like a better deal.
People want to hear what I have to say.
Yeah.
For better or worse.
And laugh at you. That's true. But he seems to be taking he's taking the jokes,
How
right?
would you kill
Taking the jokes
yourself?
in
I have a
stride.
video called Top 10 Most Lethal Suicide Methods. It should be on my website if you want to know how I would kill myself probably anything in the top 5. Go take a look. Would you play Fortnite to save your career?
What do you think?
No, no. I retired.
Like he's troubled, like he's going through something, right? Yeah.
From this career.
He's younger
like a
than
month
me.
Ago. At this point,
he's
I'm
a
just doing
kid
it
compared
for
to
fun.
me.
I have
But-
enough money from other things in my life.
Like, well,
and I
other
do this
than
because I enjoy it.
damn
And
shit.
Playing
I look pretty
Fortnite
ugly. I
is
shouldn't
not
comment.
something I would enjoy, so I don't think I would do it.
Man,
But thank you for the $2, Goober.
drugs, man.
Thunderthought. Why
Drugs
does
and
your O-face
and
consist
chicks
of
are
an
into
unbroken
fucking
dead-eyed
kids. So
stare
don't get
into a
involved with that
camera?
stuff.
That wasn't really my O-face. That was more of like, yo, look at this shit. Ain't this some hot shit? Hell yeah. You see, what most people don't realize about sex tapes is that they're not meant for public consumption. that was more of just like, yo, hey, what's up, future me? Take a look at this shit. Look what you were doing. It wasn't meant for you. If it was meant for you, I probably would have been like doing the Jumpkey voice or some shit. Oh, Jane Goodall. That's what I would have. If it was for you, that's what I would have done.
And the gossip around the town is that what it was like Lou the kitty that leaked it or something. Though she claims she didn't. She's claiming that she's the victim now. That now she's getting all these people asking for more and saying that she has nice tits. We're talking, once again, Lou the kitty, a grown adult woman who fucks a 15-year-old boy. So, don't feel sorry there.
I like Dick Masterson told me on the phone yesterday, I was going for more of an American Psycho sort of vibe, where he's having sex, but he looks in the mirror and smiles and points at himself. That's more of what I was going for.
I can't show you that video, right? But I could show you a screenshot from it. I could show you the smile that he's talking about. That's the smile. That's the close-up right there. That's a smile of something going wrong inside. Just a blank smile. That serial killer smile right there. While the chick is on top. Oh man, Mumkey Jones. You know, I gotta say something. All these streamers, all these fucking e-celebs, they all seem, not all, but a lot of them seem to just crash. They get kicked off one platform, they get kicked off the next. Like Mr. Metokur, right? Then you have someone like Mumkey Jones who makes mistakes in his personal life and fucks things up. He's taking it too hard, okay? He can rebound from this easily. Just don't take it too seriously. But he takes it very seriously. But the thing we got to remember here is that there's a streamer who's been streaming for a while now who is coming out on top all the fucking time. DSP wins again. Like, that's it. I don't think this guy is ever gonna be deplatformed from Twitch. Despite what he said, what he's done, all that stuff. Nope. He's staying. This guy has haters who hate him, right? If Mumkey Jones could rebound and just maybe he can. Maybe he'll become like a DSP of whatever circle of the internet that is. Where he gets a bunch of hate watchers. I don't know. But really at this point, DSP could write the book on how to succeed. Because he's doing it. Even with all his hate watchers, he still makes enough money through e-begging. Which, by the way, guys, if you donate $5, it'd be great. To pay his bills. pay for 2 homes, 2 cars, get a wedding. You know, people like to laugh at him. He's funny to laugh at. Don't get me wrong. But it's just like, at this point, it's hard for me to laugh at him anymore because it's like he's winning. He's winning. He's only getting stronger. He's like sacred now. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this stream. If you did, press the like button, share, and subscribe. Y'all take it easy, all right?